Hey, thank you for the kind introduction. Whenever you want to count it down, go ahead and we go and start it and then talk from there.
Sure, do you want me to count down from 5? Zeni?
Works for me.
Sounds good.
Right. Be ready to... Alright, well... okay, we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So what's RBO?
A remodeled brass organ.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, there's a group of comedians in Quebec that's RBO. It's Rock Québec Oreilles. I don't know if anyone knows them. I highly doubt that, but that's my contribution to the war.
I believe it.
It's a reverse boss order, also known as reverse G4, because we don't kill Mother Brain first. That's a glitch category, but it's basically a reverse boss order. So you kill them in reverse of the intended order. So what is that? It's Ridley's first, Ridley, Dragon, Fantoon, Crate. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's correct.
One of the most interesting things about this route and this run in general is that it's suitless. Because by the time you get access to the suits, you've already passed through areas that you would otherwise need them in, so you don't need them. So it makes for some really interesting things like hell runs in Lower Norfair, no gravity in Meridia. So there's a lot of really cool tech there. It also makes the run really volatile. So super prone to dying because you're doing a hell run in Norfair. So I think for the sake of the race, the runners are going to be saving at least once or twice. Hopefully we don't have any deaths, but it definitely happens in RBO. I don't even think Stravaris, when he did his run in GDQ, I think he died as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, it's a volatile category, and it's going to be really fun to watch these guys race it. The top 2 runners in the world at RBO.
Yeah, I think I'm better than them, though. Let's be real.
Well, I mean, Jack, we're not talking about Minesweeper.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we're not. This is Super Metroid, not Minesweeper. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I know people were hyped for Minesweeper, but
ooh. I mean, I quit SM for Minesweeper and I've never been happier. So there's something to say for that. Let's just say I'm not in full control of my person, and I don't get to make these kinds of decisions for myself. Let's just put it that way.
So the first thing we're going to see, I'm pretty sure both runners are going to do it. We're going to go for Taco Tank here after they get the first missiles.
It's like a pixel perfect frame. It's pixel perfect?
It's triple frame
perfect wall jump.
Yeah.
And
yes.
The aim down to extend your hitbox is like you're like breaking your hitbox to touch the E-tank is also frame perfect. It's like pixel perfect and double frame perfect.
And it's up to a coin flip because of the way collision detection works. There's an oscillator that could just decide they don't get it. So hopefully everybody gets it within pretty quick temps. So we're gonna see. They're doing a CWJ off the wall. Wow.
Oh,
Zoasty gets it really quick.
Yeah, so the reason why they're doing this now instead of later is that it lets them essentially skip backtracking for an energy tank.
This is a really sick grab for Zeni too. Like, I cannot overstate how difficult that is to do.
Yeah.
And then to do it in a marathon setting is even more ridiculous. So if nothing else amazing happens to this run, that was amazing to see them both get it that quickly.
Put things into perspective, I was playing Super Metroid Arcade last week, and it took me like 45 minutes just to get that one jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember trying to do CWJ over the moat one time, and I sat there for about 30 minutes before I got it, and I was just practicing. It was so hard, so it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because, especially Taco Tank, it looks really easy, but then you actually try it, and it's extremely difficult to do, especially like in a run, in any run setting.
I'm pretty sure that
it saves like a minute.
It's a lot of time,
pretty big
absolutely.
It's a pretty big deal.
We won't see Moondance in this. They're not doing the world record route. They're doing a safer route that's a little bit slower, but it's much safer, where they visit Norfair twice to get some more items. I don't know exactly the differences, but that's the gist of it. So I don't think we see Moonfall in the.
Just say slower.
Yeah, it's a slower route than the world record route because it's safer.
I want my money back.
Yeah, this isn't a speed run. I mean, like I said, I'm better than these guys. I could have done the proper route. I'm just very busy.
There's a really great picture from a GDQ where they were racing 80%, and it was a 4-person race, and the only person left alive at the end was Behemoth, because they all ran the world record route. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's fine, but it's crazy.
Yeah, that happened a lot, actually.
Yes, it did. Like there was a one race in 2014 with Ivan and Garrison and Krauser, and only one person died. That was an anomaly. I don't think it's ever happened again in a 4-person race where only one person died.
Yeah, I think double Norfair trip, you have like an extra 1 or 2 energy tank. I'm pretty sure it's like 1 or 2, or maybe a tank and a reserve, something like that.
That makes sense.
So that's the reason why they go for it.
I mean, having any amount more health for Ridley is always going to be safer. That's such a stressful part of the run.
Because when you're suitless, you're taking like the heat damage, right? From
Yep.
Norfair. And then you're taking, is it quadruple? Is it quadruple the amount of damage from enemy hits?
It's
Having
enormous.
gravity?
Yeah, the game expects you to have both suits there.
Yeah.
I remember when Zoast first. I think he was the first one to do the single Norfair visit RBO route, and it was so much less safe. And just watching him back then, like, he would just die to Ridley. He'd get a run going, die to Ridley. Get a run going, die to Ridley, just constantly. And I won't tell you the name that Ridley earned from that, but if you look at his splits, it's probably in the name. So, or if you watch Zoast for any length, you know what it's called. Yeah. No.
It's not stream friendly for sure. It's
So
not the
this
name
is-
you'd call a friend. Let's put it that way. Zeni went for the weave between the platforms in this room called Big Pink.
The weave is free if you do it right.
Yeah, it saves half a second.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's really cool because you never see people ever do it.
Did he just get up into? I think he did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Up and 2 is where you leave charge beam with 2 jumps instead of 3.
I think it's frame perfect too, and you can't see exactly where it is, so it just kind of happens every once in a while.
Yeah, it's depends on how you grab charge beam, but it's like 1 to 3 frames. It's pretty tight.
Yeah. It's not something you really practice.
No, you just have to go for it.
So Zoast is getting the best item in the game, Spazer.
Oh yeah, I mean this is the reason we're all here.
Right. Yep. Everybody loves Spazer.
Yeah, The best.
Nobody else's opinion about the best item in the game is correct. I guess we never actually introduced ourselves, did we? I'm Mishrak, for those who don't know me.
I'm Jack. Mike is my friend, but Mishrak is not.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand, Jack.
Well, I mean, there is a standard as well. You have to realize that Zos is not my friend, for example. There is a standard.
So is Mike your only friend, Jack?
He's on a list.
Oh, okay.
Let's put it that way. He's on a list.
I wish I was on the list. Menu list.
I could put you on the list if you want me to.
Exclamation mark on the list.
Yeah, but no, people in SM are pretty good people. You don't really meet rude or bad people in the speedrun community for SM. It's not really a thing.
So this is the first.
Except for me.
This is the first hell run in the game here. So Zoast is, you really want to watch. It's very important that they don't take extra damage, right? They really don't want to get hit by enemies unintentionally, and you might see him stop a little bit to grab health drops, like you can see him doing some pickups there. Just some slight strat differences that just kind of get a little bit of health to make the run doable. Any extra hits in there is super dangerous. Here's the first save from Zoast.
Yeah, so what's even...
Oh, Zeni got hit by that side hopper. Yeah, it's
so
dangerous.
What's really bad about taking damage is not just that you could die, right, and have to start over, reload from a save, but the more damage or ammo you use, the more you're gonna have to farm it up later. So it all counts. It all adds up. It's not trivial at all.
Well, one of the interesting things about RBO in general is, at least specifically Ridley, supers do double damage to Ridley, and I feel like I remember Zos kind of correlating super missiles to basically extra health in a sense against Ridley. Zeni's got really low health here, but I think he should be okay. He should be able to get over. Yeah, he gets to that farm spot. He
got a lot of supers from that too.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, he wants those health drops though. Okay, he's doing good now. But right. It's something I since I've never run this category myself, like I definitely don't know how long, like, okay, is it taking forever to farm? Is it too long? It seemed like Zeni was farming there a long time, but
yeah, you do have to consider Zeni took, what was it, an extra maybe 100 something damage.
Yeah,
that's it. And if you get the perfect luck of 5 big health drops, that's still a second and a half of farming, and you're never going to get that kind of luck. So you could easily lose like 5, 7, 9, 12 seconds farming just because you have bad luck.
Right.
And you lost a lot of resources earlier. That's why it's important not to waste any. Though, you know, you have to remember there's also the difference of Taco Tank. I think the runners had like a 10-second difference, maybe? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like 10.
It was close enough to, or it wasn't that big of a gap considering how hard that trick is.
Yeah, I mean, if one of them dies in a bad spot, they're already behind the other by at least a minute. It can happen. So
did Zeni save before?
Zeni did not save.
He did not save.
At all. No.
Okay.
No, he took the risk.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
The save room across from high jump, you think? The one connected to Frog Speedway, Mike?
Like you're gonna see those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's.
Oh,
Frog
yeah.
Speedway.
Yeah, this is the one connected to Frog Speedway, which he just went through, and this pink was it Norfair main shaft? So many names.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning that I need to get Zoast to pay me to commentate his runs instead of just fun stuff. Yeah. Like, I mean, he's suitless. I've been suitless for a year and a half. Like, we're all suitless in these runs.
So I think now we're going to see some item collection in Pink Brinstar. That's if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
okay, no,
they go up to get PBs, and then they go to criteria and start farming.
Okay.
Items. I think like Gauntlet. I'm pretty sure
It's been
go first.
It's been a long time since I've watched Double Norfair.
Yeah, I don't know the route either. I'm just guessing. But like, there's nowhere else they're gonna go besides back down to Greenbryn, right? So I assume they go to criteria. I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it now. All they're doing is collecting items. Who cares, right? They're doing it fast.
Say that again. What's going on?
It's nugget time.
It's nugget time. Okay, there was there were voices coming through at the same time. It is tier 3 hot sauce chicken nugget time with G Virus. You wanted it, you got it. And before we get to that, we had another $75 donation from Ben Show Sly, who says, I want to give for the tier 3 sauce challenge because the nuggets smell too good and it makes me hungry and it's driving me crazy. Eat them, G Virus, and quick.
All right, so Rebel Scotch Bonnet, 32,500 Scoville heat units. Do it. Brought on my mousepad again.
I love that it's in a frame while the games are going on as well. You get everything all at once. I love it.
It's just more content, dude.
It's all
great.
over the place. All you can eat if you pardon the pun I threw in there.
I like this refill by Zoast here. That's pretty clever.
All you can eat or all you can heat?
Both. Yes, you are correct. Both.
So it looks like Zeni's. Go ahead.
What's Los
Please,
Calientes? Barbacoa, 33,000 Scoville heat units. Go on while I do this.
My. It looks like Zeni's actually going to go farm Pink Brinstar items, and Zos is going up through criteria. So
Interesting.
You're kind of getting both route deviations in the same race. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening. This is awesome. You don't usually see this, like a substantial route deviation, and I think that I know there was a lot of theory crafting similar to 100% for a while about which route was faster in different ways, and I feel like there's stuff that it's all really close together in terms of time differences. It just kind of comes down to preference. I could be wrong.
That's Savina, 34,000 Scoville heat units.
Oh my, that sounds hot, dude. I mean, you're scaring me.
The top tier
Where's
ones are
Mia?
over 2 million.
Where's Mia?
Oh.
Mia's missing it.
Like I hear big numbers and I get scared. All right, I am my politician's best friend.
His face is not purple yet, so we should be okay.
That's some good shit. Honestly, I really enjoyed this one. Los Calientes Barbacoa. That was a really good one. That's Los Caliente Classic, the original one. Oh yeah. That's the stuff.
I was wondering where the routes were going to converge, but here they are.
Yeah, it looks like while Zos went for Criteria Supers, Zeni just went to go start farming Pink Burn immediately.
So is Zeni not going to get those supers?
I think he might be doing Brinstar and then going up to Criteria. But I don't know. Until I see it happen, I won't know.
That was tier 3. See y'all at tier 4. Oh, there's a tier 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say it goes up to 9. Me too.
Yeah, I actually kind of do as well.
Well, tier 4 is $100 per bottle. There's 4 bottles in each tiers, up to tier 7, which is 3. Tier 8 is 2, and tier 9 is 1. To put things into perspective, the last one I had was Los Calientes, the original, at 36,000 Scholar Heat units. The last one, the Last Dab Apollo, which is made exclusively with the hottest pepper on Earth. That was engineered by the person who engineered the previous hottest pepper on Earth. That one's is over. It doesn't say the exact Scholar Heat unit measure, but it's over 2 million. So there you go. If we make it that far, that's going to be bad for me, but good for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, that's for sure.
Well, Zoast Kojak did 2 supers there, so his run is now blessed. Shoutouts to Kojak. For those who don't know, Kojak is shooting a super missile into the wall.
Yeah, so I presume that Zeni just didn't go for the ship refill, and that's why he went to Brinstar before Criteria.
Oh, okay.
So I went to Criteria and then Brinstar with the
That makes
ship refill.
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, he was already.
I think
he was already there.
what
So
happened was Zos planned out some saves, and that was probably one of them. The ship refill.
okay, that makes more sense.
That might have been it. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's going for a short charge 3 Mother Brain's one. Mother Brain tank.
He was trying to do a spark there, right?
Yeah, he just
Okay.
didn't get the short charge, so
Yeah.
he just went through. So Zos should be going to Norfair now for his first trip, or his second trip, to get grappling beam and Crocomire items. And then he'll go to Lower Norfair. I think Zeni will be doing that soon as well, once he gets back to Brinstar.
Yeah. So this is the double. This is why it's called double Norfair, because you come back
Yeah.
through.
You get a few items to go collect. What does he get? Speed and wave, speed booster and wave beam.
Yeah.
You leave and then you go get some other items before you come back.
Yep.
To clean up and then do Lower Norfair. Start the run, so to speak.
Grapple beam makes the route possible, realistically. Like, I guess maybe technically it's potentially possible without grapple, which you wouldn't kill Crocomire, but just the amount of time it saves to be able to farm stuff, especially pre-Ridley, you can't. It's such an important item.
I think it works out that the amount of time you save with grappling beam makes it worth it, since you're already killing Croc anyways for
Right.
the E-Tank and the Power Bomb pack, I'm pretty sure, after Crocomire. Like, you're already over there, you might as well get grappling beam, because it saves time later. And it's more convenient for Dragon, it's easier. Meanwhile, I think in the Moon Dance route, pretty sure they just avoid it, or they just kill Croc later, after Lower Norfair. I don't know anything about RBO, I'm just...
No, I mean,
I'm
Croc
just
is
assuming.
Croc is still killed before Lower Norfair. I mean, you have to have it. You have to have grapple beam to farm pre-Ridley.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
It's so important. It's the reason, right? It's that alone is the reason why.
Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. That makes a lot of
See ya,
sense.
Croc.
Poor Croc. I always feel a little bad. He's my favorite mini boss or boss character in this game.
So
I just wanna
Zoast
say-
is.
Yo,
Go ahead,
wait,
go ahead.
You saw Croc when he went down in that pool of acid?
Yeah.
It was
That's what
very
Tier 9
sad.
looks like. That's what Tier 9 looks like.
Well, that sounds very sad, but I'm kind of down for that if it's hot.
If we get to put you through it, I'm happy to see it.
Zoast did a wraparound shot there. You'll see him. He'll do a spark through the door, which will be open magically. So, do you make the same noises that Croc makes when you get to Tier 9?
I mean, that's a very good question.
I guess we'll have to find out.
Exactly. Donate to find out. Also, you know, if you guys are going to start like getting those donations in and giving me a gauntlet of hot sauce, I kind of need to know soon because I only have 7 nuggets left, which means I'm not even going through.
Ooh.
I don't have enough for Tier 5. I have enough for Tier 4. So as soon as Tier 4 is in, I'm ordering more nuggets. Like, that's what God created Uber Eats for, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, all this talk of nuggets, I'm actually very glad to announce that I had chicken nuggets for lunch myself.
Oh, let's go.
But definitely not in the good for charity, bad for your stomach way. So
Here's the thing.
I think
though,
that
that's
just
a
means we gotta
misconception.
donate.
Hot pepper's not bad for your gut. It's if you eat a lot of like Frank's Red Hot and everything, it's all the vinegar they put in those sauces that are just like you're drinking vinegar.
Well, shoot, I'm learning about hot sauce and Super Metroid today. Like, this
There
is a
you
pretty
go.
awesome run for me.
There you go.
What about you guys?
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm hungry now.
The thing with commentary, you don't really have to put much in. Everybody else does all the work, right? It's great.
For what it's
well.
worth, it's the spicy McNugget. Top of thing.
Ooh.
Here's another save for Zoast. He's being real safe. I think he also mentioned that, and I'm sure Zenny does too. Like, if something really bad happens, they have backup saves, but I don't think they're going to need that.
No, it looks like they're taking precautions. The most important saves are before Lord Arthur. And before
That's
Lord
right.
Arthur and before Dragon, generally.
It's a really cool spark from Zoast. I like that one.
I do too. Every time I see it, I always forget those first blocks that he breaks through are actually going to break right there.
It's like, wait, what is he
I'm
doing?
like, no, oh!
I
It's a happy
appreciate that
surprise.
he waited a little bit for the screen to fall down, for Samus to fall and the camera to go down, because that fixes the door transition a little bit.
I mean, you gotta
Saves
go
time.
fast. You can't lose those frames.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
So-
I'm looking at Zo's feed and it's so clean that I suspect that his pixel perfect tricks are easier because of the quality of the image.
There's something to be said about Zoast and some advantages, let's say. No,
So we get the lava dive, we get the crystal flash. You'll see a few more crystal flashes. That's another thing that makes it makes their ammo really important, and it's just an interesting mechanic that makes this route possible. Deer Force knew. They knew.
yeah, the crystal flashes are what dictate how you handle Lord Arthur, basically.
And
The
in
uninitiated,
typical
what's a
fashion,
crystal flash?
It's when you have 10 missiles, 10 supers, and 11 power bombs, no energy in your reserve tank, and you hold LR, I think you hold down too, during a power bomb explosion when you have less than 50 health, and it'll use up your ammunition, but give you all your health back and fill up the reserve tank.
first try green gate glitch too. That makes things a lot easier.
Basically, it's a trick that requires a lot of ammunition, but replenishes all your health when you're very low on health.
It's something the game doesn't ever explicitly tell you how it works too. It's something you'll see in the idle screen once you have enough progression. You'll just see it happen. And you're like,
beat the
wait,
game-
what is that?
Yeah, if you beat the game, it'll show you in a demo little video, let's say, a crystal flash in action, but it won't show you anything except it happening. It won't tell you the inputs at all.
So this is another very important item. Screw attack And it's another common question along with Grapple Beam is, why did they get Screw Attack? Why did they come to fight Gold Chorizo when it seems like it's just a lot of time? A Screw Attack makes Lower Norfair so much faster and safer. And like I mentioned earlier, the Super Missile Pack can basically be equated to extra health for Ridley because of how much damage it does. I was going to mention this earlier, but the run really starts at Lower Norfair as far as like, is it going to succeed or not? And that's true in most categories, but especially RBO. So many runs lose to Ridley because you can't take any damage from Ridley. I think you might be able to have one hit and be okay, but if they take any extra hits from Ridley, it's going to be a bad day.
Speaking of the demo video where we see the crystal flash, like you were mentioning earlier, for those who don't know, that is actually called attract mode.
Ooh. Attract mode? Interesting.
Is it because it actually has inputs that the game is playing through?
I don't know. I just know that that's the name of all the Metroid games. Whenever there's an idle screen or demo video, whatever we call it, it's actually called attract mode. I don't know why. Let me see.
Oh, I have an idea. It's because it's trying to attract people to come play the game, right?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Don't they call arcade screens attract modes too? Isn't that the same thing?
I know that in Super Metroid there's 4 different sets.
Well, Zoast wanted that power bomb. Finicky little thing.
Yeah, the nice part of Screw Attack is that it saves you from taking damage, but it also saves you from blowing a lot of your ammunition and killing enemies.
Yep.
It's like these gold pirates take, 3 super missiles each? And the Deskigas later take, 6? They take a lot. You don't want to waste super missiles.
I never thought about that actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it also makes that Ripper farm that you saw them do earlier a lot easier as well. Instead of having to use power bombs, we'll get the Firefly E-Tank for the refill, and I suspect we'll probably see another save before Zoast goes down into Ridley's area.
I'll be very surprised if he doesn't save as he's going down, because there's a save station on the way to Ridley, so it's free to take.
I suspect we'll see saves on both. And there he's doing something cool where he's taking damage from the Firefly, which hits it and kills it and gives him a power bomb. Plus, it's less damage from the spikes.
Yeah, I think it's 8 damage versus 32.
Yeah,
sure.
Sounds right. Okay, there's the save.
Or 8 damage versus 64, or something like that. It's a lot of save.
Zeni doing some super farming. Looking in good shape. Zeni didn't farm those power bombs. Interesting, although he had a lot more than Zoast did at that point. You can do it now.
All right. Well, we've got a $10 donation from the one and only DDG. He says, I'll be nice and write a comment in English this time. Thank you, DD. I don't have much to say anyway. I just felt like hearing Mr. Enigma's soothing voice for a bit. I gotta say, though, Zoasty, Zeni, and Eternal Enigma feels like the NHL All-Star game of speedrunning. I'm running out of characters now, so who's leading? Thank you, DD. Thank you for the $10.
Right now, Zoast is in the lead by about maybe a minute, 20 seconds.
That's about right. He got into Silver Pirates at 33.
So here you can see these bugs. So he's gonna kill that door, and then he's gonna want to farm. He's gonna Crystal Flash, and then he needs to farm all his ammo back.
Yeah, he reloaded the room because his power bomb count was at 9, and the bugs don't really drop power bombs that often. So he just reloaded it to refarm the violas, the green orbs. And here he's just going to Crystal Flash and then farm his ammunition back.
Yeah, like there's this is the power of grapple beam. Like you could not farm this efficiently with anything else. There's no other way. There's no way.
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's sort of like screw attack. The utility it provides is more important than the damage, the time loss.
And he really wants supers here. Health is good too, but supers is really important. You don't want to see any missiles. He's good now. 25 supers.
He's full. He's full on supers, so it should be a quick fight.
X Factor hype.
Oh yeah.
Is he gonna? I think he's gonna do
mode.
at least 2.
Yeah, I think he's going for it just because he has a lot of experience with X-Fac.
Yep. Nice X-Fac or screw attack there to kind of manipulate him to jump away.
Ridley has 18,000 health, and super missiles do 300 damage, but against Ridley they do double damage. So if you want to kill Ridley with only supers, you need 30 supers.
Razor clappers in chat. Holy sh!
Oh yeah, it was a good.
Yeah.
It was a clean fight.
That was a
Wow.
sick kill. That was a very, very good kill.
He basically only had to hit Ridley with 10 missiles and the one charge shot that he did, and then Ridley was dead.
I think the X factors are they 1,200 damage to Ridley? If all particles hit?
Each particle's 300, and there's 4.
Yeah. And to have that many supers left too. I forget this route. I feel like the single trip has less supers here.
He just got like 4 or 5 supers at the start of the room. It's really good.
That's pretty classic marathon
He
luck
can
there.
just leave. He can just leave now. It's great.
And I think I want to say he'll farm one of the pirates on the way out too. I could be wrong, but
And he got power bomb, so he can crystal flash if he wants to.
yep. Which
This guy got 3 supers and a power bomb.
okay, yeah, he's not even gonna. Oh, he is gonna farm. Okay, yeah. Just it's good
Just
to
to be
farm
safe.
one. Yeah, it's good to farm one, get the extra health. Yeah, so single Norfer has 5 less supers, which makes it a lot more stressful.
Yeah, you have to do twice as much damage outside of the supers.
Let's watch Zenny kill Ridley here. I missed. Did he do X factors to start? I'm sure he did the opening X factor.
He did 2 of them.
2. Okay, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ridley.
This is
Okay. Yeah, Zenny's dead here.
poor Zenny.
That's really unfortunate. Like, I don't know.
Sometimes
Hard
Go ahead.
too.
Ridley fight's sensitive, dude. It's very sensitive, so if something goes wrong, it's very hard to recover.
Yeah, and I feel like Zenny tried to manipulate Ridley, but he just kept puggoing as he's wont to do. Ridley loves to do what Ridley wants to do. He just
Yeah, Ridley's not really a friend.
no, he's not. Okay, Zazos took some damage there intentionally to get the Crystal Flash prepared.
Yeah,
So he's going to do something else here. He's going
specifically
Go
to
ahead.
start the reserve tanks because
Yes.
you can't crystal flash when you have reserves in your tank.
second try. Man, Zos makes it look real easy. You get 2 attempts without losing time at this spike suit. So Zos has a charged Shine Spark. If you're familiar with RBO, or excuse me, 100%, it's the same thing. Like when after Crocomire, and you want to do the X-ray Spark. Well, so careful there, Zos. He saved it. So he's got a stored Shine Spark, and he's going to carry it all the way past Bot Wound. That's the goal. And he'll instead of having to go up through the little bomb blocks or whatever, I don't know what to call them, above the sand, he'll just Shine Spark across. He just has to be real careful not to do a Shine Spark input.
Yeah, but he didn't get it this time. There's 2 possible. No, he didn't get it.
He got the bad frame. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
Was
there's
he-
2. There are 2 different frames if you do spark out of the spike suit inputs. The first frame is where you sit still in the sparking animation and you turn blue. That's when you get it.
Yeah.
There's another one where you sit still and you do the spark animation. The spark goes off without your inputs and you don't turn blue at all. And that's what he got. So he doesn't have it.
So I'm used to the reason I didn't see it is a lot of times the runner will just spark instantly after they get it. And that's what I thought he did.
Oh, the delay between it could be short enough to where
Yeah.
Yeah, it could just seem like that.
Well, that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he missed it. He was doing some weird jumps though. I'm not sure why he was doing that. Do you see what I was talking about?
I saw those strange neutral jumps and at the end of Three Musketeers, the key hammers.
Yeah, he did that twice. He did it again a little bit later.
He may have thought he had it, but then he noticed he neutral jumped and then tried it like.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to ask him once it runs over.
The manip worked this time on Ridley's, and he's in a good spot.
Nice.
There we go. That was an identical fight almost to the frame. Than Zo's first attempt. That was beautiful.
Yeah, when Ridley goes well, it looks really easy, and then you get in there and try to do it, and it's like, what is happening? But what else is happening over here is, oh wait, you tried to freeze it. We get Suitless Meridia, which is really fun to watch them do quickly. There's just, I don't know. It's really interesting to me how this is even possible. There's only one, like, there's only one, like, I guess glitchy thing. Well, I guess there's two. There's the clip through the pipes or whatever with ice, and then there's the spark. That's the only unintended mechanic. I guess the clip isn't really intended either, but
you think Zeus will go for spark?
I mean, how else are you going to get out of? You have to get the spark, leaving Dragon to get out of Dragon's lair.
No, he has high jump. You could technically leave, can't you?
Nope.
You can't?
I don't think so. He's. I mean, it's free because what you do is Zeus will Crystal Flash and get grabbed, and that will store a Shine Spark. So it's just a matter of will Dragon behave and do it quickly or not. But it should be basically free.
Couldn't he get out with the grapple too, though? Or am I thinking of a different room?
So you can get out of Dragon's room with the grappling beam, but then you have to get out of the next room with the eye door.
Right.
Yeah, I can't remember if you could just jump out or if you have to spark.
You do have to spark if you don't have gravity.
I believe you.
It's just another thing that makes this run so impressive is just all of the additional background knowledge and all of the extra tricks that come into play just to make the run work.
It's this type of strat that makes it clear that this wasn't meant to be an intended route. Like there's lots of things where if they just made them slightly different, you'd be like, okay, I can't do this. But it's really interesting how Zeni got the
spark. Yeah, he turned blue slightly.
Yeah.
That's how you know you got it.
So let's see. Keep an eye on Zeni here, and let's see if he keeps that spark the whole way.
Zeni's spike suit that he just got would be used in the room that Zoast is in right now.
Yes, that's where you want to use it.
Coincidentally, you just spark all the way through here. You wouldn't go laying bombs or anything. You wouldn't be rolling through the room. You just spark right through all these blocks.
Zeni was the first person to do Wind Spark in a run, and I think he was also the first person to do Taco Tank, at least in RBO. I might be wrong on that, but certainly to get a world record with both of those. And those tricks are just they're amazing, and it's always impressive to me that he was doing that quite a long time ago.
Zeni added a lot to the run, really. Just because a lot of people didn't run RBO at all, or like they ran it but didn't really have a vested interest in optimizing it. So he added a lot to it.
Zoast was doing single Norfair before Zeni was, but yeah, Zeni added a lot of tech. And I think he started running it right when, or at least he started running it more seriously when what's it called? The Moonfall, the Moon Dance in particular was found.
Yeah.
And kind of changed the route up quite a bit to be able to get those power bombs early. So you're going to see Zoast take a lot of damage here so he can get ready to do Crystal Flash. Got to get those reserves out. and then he needs. So now he's basically going to be baiting Dragon into the goop phase here. So he's power bombing there, but he rolled away because it wasn't right, and Dragon is not being a good shrimp. All right, here we go. So the goop will grab him. So now he's going to have a stored shine spark. Nice little glitchy spazer there, and then he's going to we're going to have some fried shrimp. Get a little goop phase and fried shrimp.
I don't know why, but for some reason the game sets your speed counter to the max amount.
Oh, that's bad luck.
When you get grabbed during Crystal Flash.
Come on, Dragon. There we go.
Very bad shrimp. Very bad shrimp.
Oh yeah, this is like supreme hot sauce shrimp right here.
There we go. All right.
Well, that is one cooked fish.
So now
he activated the spark right before Dragon grabbed him, so it gave him spike suit, and then he killed Dragon with the grappling beam.
Yep. Space jump.
I guess space jump too.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
It's faster for
Turian, I guess.
Turian. It's also you see Forgotten Speedway, so
you can use it in Hackway. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a grapple jump out. That's the way to get out of here, and this is why you need the stored shine spark, because there's no other way out of this room without gravity. And now we're out.
Yeah, maybe I'm just misremembering how high those blocks really are.
Yeah. So Zeni still has his spark, right? He didn't use it. Did he? I don't think he did.
I believe he still has it.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. We have a $25 donation from ShinyZeni, who says, I like the hot sauce donation incentives. Perhaps next time we send samples to race runners and loser eat the hot wing in a post-race interview? I'm not sure how else I could get my husband to do a hot sauce challenge.
I like the way you think, Sassy.
I'm on board with that.
I think it's a great idea. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
All
we
right.
can make that happen.
There's the Botwin Spark. So that's like 30 seconds. That's a lot of time saved. It's a really important trick. And I'm happy to see that it was shown off.
Zeni's doing the people the service. It's giving us the glitch exhibition.
So Zoast is getting Plasma. Plasma's, of course, very, very good. Plasma Wave Ice Charge is the most damage in the game outside of Hyper Beam. Is Zeni going to save up here? I don't blame him. It's a good spot to save. I don't think Zoast saved there, did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Did he? Okay, I missed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Saving before Ridley and Dragon are sort of like the guaranteed race saves. See how Zeni's Dragon goes.
So this is one of the other fun things about this route is you get to see part of the run that you don't normally get to see, which is the Forgotten Highway. So he's coming up on that now. It's just some cool rooms. I don't think there's any items in it, so you don't even see it in 100%. I think that's right. Yeah, is that right, Jack? You tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Forgotten
I can tell
Highway.
you, the only time I've seen these rooms is in a randomizer, so
Right.
that sounds about right to me.
Arcade. Yeah.
I like arcade. Shout out to Cop Tower.
I've seen Forgotten Highway a few times. Zoast lives right next to it, so you kind of get a lot of action.
All right.
Zeni's got it.
Yep.
Another cooked fish.
Oh yeah, nice and fried.
Yeah, so here's one of the reasons why Space Jump is really nice. Plus all the rooms in Meridia. Get the old route Cack Alley.
Yeah, it's definitely just from probably just from that room alone and Torian, it's worth it.
Yeah, Coliseum as well.
Yeah. What was it? Coliseum. Probably Heckway, right? And Ocean, right?
Yep.
After
Yep.
Wreck Ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of time saves with it.
And Torian, of course. Now everybody's favorite ghost. Let's see what Ghost does.
Yeah, I hope Zeus gets a slow. That's what he deserves.
He does get cooked with plasma, which is cool.
I'm gonna go with fast mid.
Ooh, with a triple.
Ooh, the mid.
I hate
Fast-
to curse it, but I think it's gonna be a 3-phase.
You think it's bad, but fast mid?
We got a
It's still
mid.
faster. It's still faster than like a mid.
We're gonna get a mid for Zoast. Oh no! Oh, we got a mid fast for Zoast.
I hate this guy.
Wow.
Never mind, I forgot about plasma.
Oh
Yeah, plasma cooks.
It'll be a 2-phase.
Yeah.
I thought we were sticking with Spazer, the best beam in the game, but
Should have, but I don't get to make the rules.
Well, best doesn't necessarily mean fastest.
this is
Unfortunately.
a speed run.
Yeah, but like I mean, you know, the Spazer's the best beam, but plasma's the fastest.
It's sort of like the difference between aesthetics and mathematics. One of them is objectively correct, and one of them can also be correct.
I think my brain
hurts.
just did a backflip.
Yeah.
I think
I
you're
tried
ready
to
to.
compute, but you know, it just went halt and catch fire.
I think you're ready to join Team Spazer. Sounds like you're well prepared.
I'm a scrub. I run old route, and I used to pick up Spazer on the way because there's more damage.
Hey,
Oh, dude.
that is.
I
Team
ran old
Spazer.
route too.
Yeah. When did I switch? I think I had like a low 51 with Spazer before I finally switched. Before I dropped it. It's been a long time.
Spazer.
Oh, yeah. So you might be like, wait a minute, shouldn't he go to Torian now? No, we gotta kill Kraid.
Yeah.
Oh
Gotta
yeah,
kill
you forget
Kraid.
Kraid exists in this
Yeah.
And
room
if
too.
you're wondering why he didn't grab gravity suit, it's because it's slower, so you just never get the suit.
Well, I mean, all the gravity segments are over, and he's got enough health to deal with Mother Brain.
What about the best boy though? What about a best boy Spospo? What's gonna happen to Spospo?
No, he's that DLC is not included in this version of the ROM.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, this
Sorry.
isn't Rambo, all right? We don't kill every mini boss, just everyone but him.
Just the ones we need.
Spore Spawn's just gonna hang out for a little while.
Yep. I mean, in a sense, we do kill him because we blow the planet up, right? So.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry, spoilers. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if we save the
bad.
animals, we don't save all the animals. I get it.
Yes, actually.
Speaking of which, Mark, can we get an update on the save or kill situation?
Yeah, so the save the animals versus kill the animals is very, very close. As of right now, save the animals is at $1,044.38. It is only winning by about $14. Kill the animals is at $1,030.21. So save the animals is winning, but by a mere $14. It is very close.
When is the cutoff for that?
Well, first Mother Brain killed.
Okay.
And you know what's a great way of boosting either options? Tier 4 hot sauces, you guessed it.
Right. Those hot sauces.
I'm gonna keep the hot sauce thing going after the marathon on our regular streams. But have like hot sauce Thursdays or something. I'll figure something out.
So there's a useless fact about Kraid. If you kill him with Hyper Beam, crashes the game.
Sounds about
Probably
right.
didn't know that. It does. It actually, the game just is like, wait, what?
The game's like, nope,
Yep.
that is not the natural order of things.
It does not like it. Alright, so Zoast is on his way to Turian.
Yeah, once again, Zoast rigging the competition. He gets a fast mid, and Zeni gets a slow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Big
At least it was a
marathon.
full round, you know?
Oh, buddy, there's something sinister going on behind the scenes.
I love it when the doors line up between the two screens. It's just so satisfying.
Will we get another save from Zoast? It's not really. I mean, I guess the only thing left that could cause problems is stand up. I guess it would make sense to save. Like usually he would save like after baby, like right before mother
Yeah.
brain.
I'll probably save after baby.
That will ensure the race victory
Because he
if
can
he does that.
he could take it slow in the Metroid rooms and still be fine,
Yeah.
right? Like
Absolutely.
it won't dictate whether or not you can kill Mother Brain.
Well, yeah, but if you do the Metroid rooms fast, you look cooler.
That's
Oh,
true.
I agree.
Honestly, like one of my favorite parts of any Super Metroid speedrun, short of saving the animals, is the Metroid rooms. How awesome they look going fast. So
Something interesting about Zoast at the moment, well, we're about to see in Torian for both runners, but Zoast currently, because he has screw attack on, the Metroids react a little bit differently, and of course the Zeb skip is also different. So, like, I think the screw attack will repel the Metroids a little bit from being. He's going to have to do something slightly different if he wants to group them. So you might not even see it. You might just do the fast strat with supers.
I think he might just break spin, like break spin jump.
Yeah.
So he breaks the screw attack animation before it touches him.
Yeah, he's not even going to group him.
Oh yeah, he's just going for the 4 kill.
Easy. Easy.
I think someone's just turned the heat up a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I do believe so.
No.
We have a $100 donation from Mike the Pone Star, who simply says hot sauce.
Mike.
that's
Mike.
a cool guy.
But
Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much.
A cool guy who suggests hot sauce. Thank you for the $100 tip, Mike.
Of course.
does that go to save kill?
Oh yeah,
That
I'm
did
going
go
for
to
the
save the
save.
animals, yes.
What?
Save.
Mike!
Those animals alive. I
Mike.
love the animals.
With this guy, dude.
I love the animals.
Save
What?
the Animals has jumped up to $1,144.
That's it. I'm done. I'm leaving.
Look,
I'm out.
Mike, I've got some bad news. You're not on the list anymore. You're not my friend. You're just not my friend anymore. I hate to tell you like this. But...
Baby skip.
Well-
Let's go.
Easy baby skip for Zoast. Really good Metroid rooms.
I
Only
will
three
say-
three hot sauces left before I do tier 4. Come on, let's do it before the end of this run. I want some hot sauce. The first one in this lineup is Ghost Pepper, by the way.
Oh man, that went to a good one then.
Zoast opting not to save here. He's just gonna go.
Like, if we're gonna save the
Confident.
animals, at least I won't save.
That Zeb skip is a mystery to me. It's fairly new in terms of the life of the game, and it is absolutely a mystery to me. It's always impressive to see it happen.
I have a hard time pulling the original off, like the big Zebetite skip at the beginning of that room, and I didn't even know you could do it in Morph Ball form.
I just remember the first, like when I was playing the game a lot, I remember there was like 2 strats. Now there's like 12.
Well, it wasn't super obvious because of how close he was to the wall, but he grapple beamed into the Rinka and then just morph balled up into the hole.
Oh, I didn't realize he used grapple for that.
Yeah, he used grapple
Interesting.
for it. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so bizarre, dude.
By the way, Kill the Animals is behind by $115, and as soon as Mother Bread's hand, yeah, whatever, Mother Bread. Okay, I'll go with it. As soon as Mother Bread's hand falls down, that's when we're gonna go with whatever's in the lead. So the clock is ticking, time's running out. On Mother Bread kill, you know, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Somebody please save the speed run.
I can't believe you did that, Mike. Can't believe it.
What? It's more than 100.
Mike is not my friend.
I'm not the sole one to blame here.
Bread and hot sauce.
We had something good, Mike.
You know what I'm just learning right now? My Twitch account is not verified with an email address. That might be problematic later.
Sounds like you're at risk.
Hopefully our runners are. I guess you'll have to communicate to them that it's going to be saved.
But we don't know. We're really waiting until that last second there.
Okay, yeah. Still got a little time.
If anyone wants to snipe, now's your chance. Coming
Yeah.
down to the wire.
This is the time. If you've been waiting, this is it.
If
Or,
you
you
want to
know, if you
ensure the
wanna-
lead of Save the Animals, you can also counter snipe. It's all up to you.
I like that option best.
Yeah, because
As
it's more
a fan
donations.
of the animals. You know, they taught me so much about this game. Or at least they tried.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting tech with stand-up glitch. I don't really understand much of it, but there's some recent, as in like the last probably year and a half. I know Zeni did a lot of work on it, just to kind of optimize the positioning of the baby when it's taking damage, and just to minimize movement and other things.
And I do a final
did we know-
refresh. Make sure we're not missing anything because internet's.
Yeah, I'm refreshing right now. Save the Animals is now ahead by even more, 1164 to 1030.
No, 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 no! No!
Well, you know, now that I'm not on Jack's list, I have to say I'm even more happy that the animals are saved.
Yeah,
Just to hear the suffering.
you're gonna go on the same list Zoast is on now, okay?
I mean,
you know
he's
what?
winning the race. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing.
I'm kind of happy that we're saving the animals, but I'm a little bit disappointed that we're not trying to kill the organizer, the hot sauce.
Ooh, yeah. I might have to donate.
I'm trying, man.
And that additional $20 was from Satch MV. Said save the animals, hold the hot sauce. So thank you, Satch, for the $20.
Really nice
Well
baby
saved.
skip.
Yeah, that was a 4-jump, baby.
Oh yeah, nice. 4 jumps really good.
Yeah.
I just want to point out how when I was talking to Zoast about this race, like, oh yeah, Zeni's gonna smoke me.
I mean, it could have gone either way. Was the thing.
Absolutely.
That's what I told him.
The
Like,
way
it's
this-
RBO, man. It's
Yeah.
it's RBO.
Sometimes, just, Ridley can ruin your run, or you fail at a very important trick. Like, it's what happens in races too.
Well,
103.
Zoast.
Thank you.
103.29 is a really impressive time for
Don't
Valve
congratulate
saves.
him.
Nice
Save
run,
the animals.
Zoast.
You know what? It's only fitting that we save the animals during this marathon because we made this marathon to be, at the same time as Metroid Dread's release. And if you don't save the animals, there's no fusion. Or actually, there's fusion, but then the Omega Metroid kills Samus at the end of the game, and therefore there's no Dread. So saving the animals is kind of directly tied into Dread.
See, canon, guys. We did it.
Yep.
Yeah, you killed a speedrun. Good job.
I'm disappointed in you, Mike.
Good job.
I'm disappointed. I'll remember this forever and put it in my book.
Yeah.
Head of the Shadow Council.
I'm not going to forget this one.
You know what? We're gonna do the thing on ShinyZeni's credit sequence.
Oh yeah, Zoast. I don't mean to turn this into like an interview, but why did you do a few hops at the end of Three Musketeers?
Oh,
You
I did.
remember?
I had the headphones laying down, but I heard Mish talk about me having the spike suit, so I had a few neutral jumps.
Yeah, that's,
I thought you
kinda
had
thought
it,
you
but
were doing
I missed that it was the bad frame.
yeah, I kind of thought you were
nah,
showing
it's easy to do.
confirmation on it. But...
No, it's easy to. Yeah, especially when you're trying to watch two people at the same time.
Yeah, I thought you said you were going to mute me.
Well, I put you on the floor, Jack, where you belong.
I'm sure you're
dear.
ready to put me on the floor once again very soon.
Oh dear.
Technically, if Zoast puts you on the floor, you're technically on camera.
Oh,
That's true.
that's true. Yeah. Midstream, huh? Oh, damn.
Hey, thank you all for commentating. By the way, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
looking
fun.
forward to.
Yeah, you did a
Looking forward to listening to it.
masterful job, all of you. That was a great panel of
Yeah,
commentators,
just
honestly.
fantastic.
I got to spread more misinformation about my game. It's great.
Did you finish your Minesweeper run, Jack?
Not yet.
No.
It's in the works.
Apologies if at times
Okay.
it felt like I hijacked it with the hot sauces, but it's for a good
No,
cause.
that was great.
No, it was
Fun.
actually awesome. I loved how it was there on the screen with the gameplay. It was
That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
I loved it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Gotta give the people what the people want,
100%.
and they want Super Metroid and hot sauces.
I'm just glad I ate nuggets on Nugget Day, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Was today Nugget Day?
Yeah, today's Nugget Day.
Wonder if Zenny will give us Left Side Spark.
Is it every Saturday? Or is it just this actual date?
Every day is Nugget Day.
Every day is Nugget Day. There you go.
That's what we were looking for.
I can't wait for. Well, I mean, it's gonna sound terrible, but I can't wait for the marathon to be over so I can play Dread. At the same time, you know, I don't want the marathon to be over, but I want to play Dread, so I'm kind of like stuck between two polarizing positions, so to speak. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that.
I understand the position. I haven't started playing it only because I don't have enough time that I can dedicate to it. I know if I start playing it, everything else in my life is gonna go by the wayside until I'm done playing it, and I can't do that.
Then he going around and around. Wait,
He
did forget to
realized.
save
He
animals?
realized. Yeah, he
I was
did.
gonna
did.
say, man.
maybe
I mean,
maybe you just want
this
to
is
do
what
the
they should
speedball.
be. No, this is what they should be. An afterthought.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what? Shout outs to Zeddy for going back for him, making sure they
yeah.
make their way out safely.
I've never seen that speedball.
That was actually pretty swag. You know, not gonna
Oh,
lie.
yeah.
The speedball into BT, yeah.
It almost looked like I don't know if he forgot or just decided to do that because
He's like, I'm gonna show this off. You know what? I'm not getting one up by Zoast.
that looked like a planned speedball there. Even if he just decided to do it in the moment.
It's a rando speedball.
Yeah.
You're a
GG
rando.
Zoast.
GG man.
GG, all of you.
It
GG
was
chat.
a
Yeah, well
planned
done.
speedball. It
Okay.
was.
Heck yeah.
It was a retaliation against the run.
It was
It's
really,
gonna get that time on my terms. Thanks.
really impressive to see such fast taco tanks for both y'all. And we got to get the Baoon Spark too. It was really fun.
I kind of missed that part. What's Taco Tank exactly? Because you're talking about tacos, and me, I got all this hot sauce, and I'm like,
So, well, I'll let Zinni explain it.
There's an energy tank at the beginning of the run that Zoast and I both got with a
In the ceiling there?
wall jump up to the ceiling.
Okay.
That was thought to be TAS only. The taster that found it was Takojin, so we call it Taco Tank.
I get it. I get it.
I called it Taco Tank because I'm really in the mood for Angie's tacos, man. I got
Oh, why'd you have to say that, man?
Same.
Well, do you want to hear something very sad? In the province of Quebec, where we are, they permanently closed all Taco Bell locations.
Why?
Why did they do that?
What?
Pandemic. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Me and my girlfriend, we were pretty much financing their whole operation, so I don't know why they just pulled it.
Got some subsidies from you, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, I think that Quebec is now off of my list of places to travel.
Well, we have the best poutine in the world, so because we invented it. So I mean, you know, choose your battles, I guess.
Back on the list.
Okay, got it.
It's on the list again.
How'd you feel about your runs, Zoast?
Oh, I felt really good about it. It went very well.
Good. I heard you got a fast mid or a mid fast or
Yep.
some other bullcrap fan tune.
Yep.
Something like that, yeah.
Did Dragon swoop on you?
He got a few
Twice,
swipes, yeah.
twice, 2 or 3 times. Wasn't a perfect Dragon.
I had like the worst speed farm RNG in the world.
Okay, I thought I was just imagining that, but
No, I got
you
like,
were there for
I
a
got
long
like
time.
10 stacks of nothing but small health.
Mm.
It was insane.
I
I
noticed
never-
you seem to lag behind there, so that would make sense. It's crazy how much time you can lose to that RNG there.
Yeah, I lost time. I took a couple more saves than you did, I think. And I lost time to RNG there, and I died to Ridley, and I don't remember Dragon, to be honest. And then I got a slow. So it's all right. I mean, I finished the run. It was a little overestimate, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
I think
honestly, I'm just
finishing,
happy.
finishing RBO in a marathon is always something to be proud of, regardless.
That's what-
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm just glad
let's
we
get
both
ready.
finished.
Do the thing.
Dear Force.
Dear Force.
Air Force.
No, I lost!
Here for.
Wow.
How many?
All right. Well, thanks for inviting me to do the race. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you,
I
Zenny.
am gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna play Dread until my eyes stop working. It's gonna be great. When are you gonna play it, Zos?
I don't know, maybe next weekend or something.
When are your casual streams, dude?
I don't know,
This isn't the
Zenny.
place for that. This isn't.
Okay,
the place
wait, hold on. There's no such thing for Zoast. There's no, nothing. He's gonna find he's gonna sequence break into the escape sequence from
No.
like the second screen
No fun allowed.
accidentally. Like
Zoast is
Yeah.
not allowed to have a casual stream. He's either playing Super
true.
Metroid or Alien Soldier. Those are the only
That's
two
true.
games he's allowed to play.
Alien Soldier is so hype though. I love that game.
It is.
I love
the
Treasure.
best.
Anything they do. Heck, I love Dynamite Heady.
Mm.
Great game. But I digress. Or I digest, whatever. I've had a lot of slop. So,
Wow.
once again, each and every single one of you, thank you. ShinyZeni, Zoast, Mike, Jack, and I'm missing one name.
Mishrak.
Looking at notes. Mishrak. Thank you so much for being with us. And Eternal Enigma, you're there for the last run as well, but thank you for being with us so far. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. I was really looking forward to this one. It's no secret that I'm a bit of a fanboy, and also I love Super Metroid with all my heart. It's what got me into speedrunning in the first place when I was like 14 years old, before I even knew speedrunning was even a word. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here. That made my day.
Thank you. Have a good one.
See y'all.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks,
So,
Thanks for having us.
What's next?
Well,
Always
let
a
me just
pleasure.
say, let me just say thank you for having me as well. It is a pleasure on my end as well. And what is next is our final run for the Saturday, day 2 of this Metroidvaniathon. We have Metroid Prime Hunters coming up. It is the all items run. It'll be done by Mr. Shasta. That is what's coming up next.